Welcome to the presentation of Chemistry Department in the Graduate School of Natural and Applied Sciences of 9 Eylül University. We would like to inform you about the graduate programs of the Chemistry Department and introduce our fields of study. Department of Chemistry was established in 1998 under the leadership of Professor Leman Tarhan and is currently carrying out postgraduate programs with 24 faculty members. Main goal is to level up the expertise, know-how, research skills, and capabilities of the alumni, as well as leading them to become innovative, confident, creative, entrepreneurial global researchers with bachelor's, master's, or doctorate degree levels. The target is to align with international standards in education practices by nurturing the existing academic resources, conducting new researches with an accomplished academic team, and building information beneficial for humankind. Our education is carried out in 30% of English. There are two programs in master's degree, namely chemistry and biochemistry. There is only chemistry program in the doctorate. It's possible to start the integrated doctorate after getting a bachelor's degree or after completing the master's degree. Graduates from chemistry, chemical engineering, biochemistry, chemistry education, environmental engineering, metallurgy and materials engineering, and bioengineering can apply to the programs of the chemistry department. ALES, language score, entrance exam, and a certain graduation average are required for application to our programs. 21 credits and 7 courses are required for graduation from our programs. In line with the courses in our program and the fields of study of our faculty members, and depending on the work of our graduates, it's aimed to gain expertise in areas such as spectroscopic and chromatographic analysis, development of microextraction techniques, inorganic catalysts, organometallic compounds, colloid, electroanalytical, sensor development, pharmaceutical chemistry, nanoparticle chemistry, natural products chemistry, dye stuff chemistry, green chemistry applications, organic synthesis and isolation, fluorophore, fluoroionophore synthesis, polymer chemistry, signal transduction and programmed cell death, isolation and purification of bioactive molecules from different sources, plant, algae and microorganism biochemistry, affinity chromatography, oxidative stress antioxidants, biomaterial development, cancer biochemistry, bioinformatics. Our students can receive scholarships from projects supported by the university's equity. They can also become a scholarship student in TÜBİTAK supported projects. Fund resources can be obtained from TÜBİTAK, industry thesis, technology R&D, and international projects as well as BAP projects supported by our university's equity. We have 13 ongoing TÜBİTAK 1-2 set and 1 international TÜBİTAK course projects in our department. In addition, we have 9 BAP projects continuing with the resources of our university. Our publication number in 2020 is 25 for the first 6 months. We have basic spectrometric and chromatographic instruments in our department. We also use the devices in central laboratories of our university for our works. Graduates of our postgraduate programs take charge in various fields of chemical industry, such as production, quality control, quality assurance, R&D, technical management, job security. They can also work in official or private food analysis, environmental analysis, university and public research laboratories. Now we will briefly introduce our faculty members and fields of study. Sarah Park works in the field of organic chemistry. Some of her research areas are dyes, ionic liquid and polymer applications, natural compound separation, and isolation. Sibel Kılınç-Alpat is working in the field of analytical chemistry. She is interested in carbon-based electrodes, adsorption, and bioabsorption biosensors. Şenol Alpat works in the field of biochemistry. Some of his research interests are the determination of the structure and activities of biosensors and bioactive peptides. Mine Antep works in the field of analytical chemistry. Her main research areas are environmental and food analysis and spectroscopic analysis. Serap Seyhan Bozkurt works in the field of analytical chemistry. She is interested in enrichment methods, synthesis of new extractants, and preparation of new sorbents. Elif Ant Bursalı works in the field of inorganic chemistry. Her research focuses on inorganic catalysts, cross-linked polymers, and boron compounds. Levent Çavaş works in the field of biochemistry. Some of his main research topics are Caulerpa spaces, secondary metabolite isolation, and antifouling dyes. Nalan Demir works in the field of biochemistry. Her research interests include biochemistry, chromatographic techniques, biomaterials, and biosensors. Yavuz Ergün is working in the field of organic chemistry. His research interests include the synthesis of drugs and bioactive compounds, fluorescent molecules, and dye-stuff synthesis. Kadriye Ertekin is working in the field of analytical chemistry. Some of her working areas are various sensors, luminescent composites, and electrospinning studies. Senem Karahan Gülbay works in inorganic chemistry, hydrogen storage and production, heterogeneous catalysis, and transition metal nanoparticles are her main research areas. Cevher Gündoğdu Hızlı Ateş works in the field of organic chemistry. Her research focuses on heterocyclic compounds, alkaloids, fluorophore molecules, and anti-inflammatory drug synthesis. Elif Şahin Işkın works in the field of physical chemistry. She is interested in conducting polymers, electrochromic devices, biosensors, nanotechnology, and organic solar cell. Hülya Ayarkayalı works in the field of biochemistry. Her research focuses on antibody-drug conjugation synthesis, biosimilar products, and labeled biopharmaceuticals, and physicochemical and biological characterization. Melek Merdivan is working in analytical chemistry. She is interested in pre-concentration methods based on microextraction techniques, chromatographic methods, and food analysis. Kinyas Polat is working in the field of physicochemistry. His research interests are nanostructures, polymers, and 2D graphene-based materials and devices. Yoldaş Zeki works in the field of physical chemistry. Some of his research interests are biocomposites, hydrogels, flame-retardant materials, and polymer composite materials. Sevda Ayatasiler works in the field of analytical chemistry. Electrocatalysis, ion beam techniques, corrosion, nanotechnology are among her research areas. Elif Subaşı works in the field of inorganic chemistry. Some of her research areas are thermal and photochemical synthesis, transition metal complexes, sensor applications, and organometallic compounds. Özlem Öter works in the field of analytical chemistry. Some of her research areas are chemical optical sensor design, steady state and time resolution fluorescence, nanoparticle, and nanofiber synthesis. Raziye Öztürk Ürek is working in the field of biochemistry. Main research interests are enzyme, secondary metabolite isolation, cell culture, and metabolic pathways. Gülsiye Öztürk Ürüt works in the field of organic chemistry. Her main fields of study are the synthesis of porphyrin, fluorophore, and fluoroionophores, and petrochemistry. Aylin Altınışık Taç is working in the field of physical chemistry. Main research interests are adsorption, nanocomposite materials, textile surface areas, and biopolymer-based drug release and transport systems. Derya Topkaya Taşkıran is working in the field of organic chemistry. Her main study areas are coumarin, porphyrin, phthalocyanin synthesis, and photodynamic therapy. Kadir Yurdakoç is working in the field of physical chemistry, clays and clay minerals absorption, catalysis, hydrogels, polymer composites, and self-repair are the main areas of his study. Mürvet Yurdakoç is working on inorganic chemistry. Main research interests are boron adsorption, boron complexes, and various catalyst synthesis. We would like to see you among us. Thank you for listening.